Okay, this is ability Arsenal Nadir. This is the third attempt I have made at recording this. The other two had to stop because they got really laggy for some reason. There we go. Um, we are on Melee Scout, and this is a pretty normal scout build as compared to the last Melee Scout build I showcased. Which then again doesn't mean all that much. I just want the elite behind me. I might be cooked. Never mind. Just get eyes. That works too. So, the armor isn't anything all that special, but this does feature an offhand shield, and that's because uh, we we were looking at the build that I posted last time, and that was the one with that was the one with sorry, I'm having a little bit of amnesia here. It was the one with Norbert Skewer in it, and people were saying Novigot is not that good of an scout weapon. And I was like, huh, why? It's got damage, it's got really good attack speed. What more could you want? And people were like, yeah, use Dreadwood Log. It's like, why would you use Dreadwood Log? Because you can shoot from main hand, which I think is kind of weird. I mean, shooting from main hand, as far as I understand, isn't that different from just shooting from offhand. So instead, I chose to use the Epoch Hammer. It also offers Quake, I guess, and Decay, but look, it's Decay 2, it's kind of a fake stat in R3. Okay, no idea if I'm landing any of these crits. Okay, I did really, really like the amount of sustain that the other build had though. So I tried to imitate that somewhat by bringing Nature's Failure and Epoch Hammer both. And I've actually found that I'm quite a big fan of Joe to You. It really does encourage faster paced gameplay. Oh, and I forgot about that. It's been too long since I did the video. Kind of encourages me to rush spawners, not just for the healing that Pure Shot can give me, but also for hold on, but also for the cooldown it can reset. So I'm a bit more able to use Tact. I'm a bit more able to use Whirling and Eagle Eye. But the real kicker, I think, is that okay, what's going on? I get to use my Fox a lot more, and I have Fox this time, and because I don't have a keybind conflict my with my Whirling Blade anymore. Okay, what is the lag? I can't play this game. This is kind of terrible watching experience, I'm pretty sure, but I feel like if it's been too long since I last uploaded, and if I don't upload soon, I'm never going to do it. So you just get this. Why is it so bad? I wish I could blame content freeze. Actually, I can probably just blame content freeze. Yeah, it's content freeze, guys. It's content unfreeze, guys. The server updated to 1.20.4 and now everything is unstable, and that is definitely the reason why recording software has chosen to have stroke. Okay, that killed that. Also, my Fox deals a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, I didn't even touch those elites. It just kind of did it for me. this is like my last few days I get to play Melee Scout before. Honestly, I don't know what the devs are planning for 6th of what month am I in? 6th of February. Yes. Uh, the day I'm recording it, it is the 1st of February, and if somehow that's an Arcanic missile. I hate Arcanic missiles. If somehow this video manages to survive for a long enough time that someone isn't just watching it on release date, 6th of February, which was in about 5 days, is is a planned date for content unfreezes associated actual balance changes. Right, that's when new content's actually getting patched into the game. And they said they'd be focusing mainly on a couple balance changes for Scout and for I believe they said out no, it was Cleric. They are making balance changes to Cleric. So not too sure if Melee Scout as an archetype is going to survive, but considering the existence of the Whirling Blade cosmetic, which we are all being treated to as we speak, I think it Whirling Blade probably won't be removed as an ability. Flesh without names. The question is more of is Melee Scout as an archetype going to remain fundamentally viable? Okay, die. And I think if Melee Scout was gone, I'd be sad. I do like the gameplay of straight up I like the gameplay of tactical maneuver because it makes me feel like I run into mobs and I kick them in the face and that's how I kill them. I've had an idea for a melee scout build for a while, which was basically to use guard. The guard from main hand got changed to 6 seconds, and this was a long time ago in terms of actual time, but geez. But in terms of what is it? In terms of updates, it wasn't very long ago because of content freeze. Okay, not dying a second time to that. And it used Blasphemous Cataphract and Striking Torrent. The thing is, if Melee Scout gets completely nuked in the upcoming update, I those items are gonna become completely useless because here's the thing. There are only two classes which can use a weapon which isn't like specialized. And by that I mean it's not an axe, it's not a sword, and it's not a scythe. The main offender of this is the trident, but the other thing that it hits is the main offender is the trident, but the other thing it hits is the DPS main hand shield. Now, there's only one of those, and I'm pretty sure it's Dreadwood. But if M Scout gets nuked, then the only thing that's left that could possibly deal with it is Cleric, because Cleric has no restriction on what weapon you have to hold in the main hand. The problem is that as it stands, the only weapon you can use for Cleric pretty much is Cutter of Eons, and if you use anything else, you're throwing. I mean, so far as I'm aware. I don't believe Caster Cleric is alive anymore. I want to keep talking a little bit longer So I'm going to actually engage the spawner mimic this time. Hopefully that doesn't turn out to be a mistake. I mean, look at how many things just came out of there. Okay, trust me, I'm normally not this bad. It's definitely because of the lag and what happened. I'm really scared of the void here. It's definitely because of the lag and not because I'm just bad at the game. Where was I? Yes. Tridents and shields have nothing, have no class that can use them except for Scout and Cleric. It just voided. GG. Okay. Which one of these is the trap? It's that one, right? Please no. Least laggy Whirling Blade of my life. It didn't even drop its head. What was the point of fighting that? Anyways, I feel like in terms of how to build M Scout, I was advised early on that M Scout like slow weapons because attack speed was kind of free at the time, and you could get a lot of it. And M Scout already had its free 20% boost, well 30% in R3. But the more I'm playing it, the more I'm finding out that actually M Scout would really like a fast weapon more than it would like a slow weapon. And the reason I think that is because if you are spending your damage budget on attack speed, then you don't get to spend it on actual damage, which is what boosts your whirling and your tact damage. And so far as I can tell, your AoE should be coming from whirling, not from a weapon effect like Quake. I tried Last Respect Scout and Scout. I tried Luck of the Draw and Scout, which is still in my R2 loadouts. And the quick damage is just not good enough, in my opinion, to be considered real AoE. So you actually want to be building more attack damage percent. And those are my thoughts on how you build M Scout. But